Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So it's away we go then. Plays it long. He gets past his man. It's a brilliant interception. Pinged forward. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Out to the left it goes. Has a pop! Header! There it is! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Vigo have an early lead. Good start. Vigo are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Tries to get it clear. He's had a goal!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Bilbao to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Forward it goes. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. Vigo are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Knocks it away. And he heaves it forward. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Vigo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bilbao have a free kick. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Decent looking ball. It's got through and has a hit!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Cáceres. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Time for a change in personnel. Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's got through to him. Danger averted for now. Bilbao making consecutive changes here. Clear. Could be a chance here. Big chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
But there's going to be another change here. Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Lobs it in gently.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And out to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Vigo need to hold on for a few more moments. Boban! And that is the last effort of the game. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but professional performance, I would say, and a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Mallorca have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
We have already started here. Sousa. That's sprayed out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, good take in a good area. You can get that clear. Now surely! Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Up to meet it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. A goal now would certainly liven things up. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cuts it out. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Mallorca can feel really happy with them. Strokes for goal!
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Shot at goal! This could fall anywhere. Just brushed off the ball there. He gets past his man. Now can he... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he heaves it forward. That's offside. Yes, it is. A couple of changes then in quick succession. He's got through. Has a pop. Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he has been fouled there. And he's going to Rex. It's anyone's ball. And it shapes to shoot. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Going through, steered in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, terrible pass. Now the counter. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And that's that. Mallorca are beaten. It is not the result they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. San Sebastian have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. In 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's gone a long way up and away. Chance! There it is! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
San Sebastian are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Tries lifting it over. Delivers across. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Trying to get there.
Valencia have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Brings it forward. Oh, good ball. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Gets into a dangerous position. He's through. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's found his man, and the finish! A great save, real class.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Dinks one in. Tries to get it forward quickly. What a throw in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
San Sebastian head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. San Sebastian carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Heads it!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Has a pop! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
There's going to be another change here. We get a throw in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
And Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of need. Going for goal! In it goes! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There is no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
San Sebastian have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Looks to clip it forward. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. San Sebastian still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. Timely intervention. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And there goes the final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
San Sebastian won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and
what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold.
Well, we're underway. Tries to dink it in. Oh, sweet feet.
And he heaves it forward. And the shot! It's there!
Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Villarreal have an early lead. Good start. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Swung over into the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. La Coruña have it back and they can go again. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cuts it out. Oh, real danger here. It's one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Silva. Villarreal scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Lobs it in gently. Decent-looking ball. There's no flag.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Villarreal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Villarreal carrying a one-goal lead. He's made sure that that won't get through. Calminia. He's fouled him there. And here's the chance to counter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now a chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Breaks on here. This is promising. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. It is a fantastic goal. About as smooth as it gets. Do not write them off. Back they come. And he's produced a beauty. Villarreal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
It's a promising ball. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Done very well to intervene. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager...
And that is that. Villarreal almost by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Vallecas have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
We have already started here. Koku receives it from behind, fired deep towards the back post. Koku. Just brushed off the ball there. And the weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Has a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Shoots! He's delivered all right!
Vallecas are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Vallecas take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Luis Enrique. He's had a look, hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vallecas are in control here on the brink of half-time. Out to the left it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koku. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Rivaldo. He's gone for goal! Kluivert! Back of the net! And right on half-time, that is telling! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Barcelona. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand.
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Shot at goal! And the ball's come out. And the follow-up. And he's there to clear it. Hits one! It's bounced out! That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Vallecano needing a change of fortune here. A searching ball out wide. How to play for a goal kick. It's coming on the right now. What's on?
Vallecano showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Chip through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a promising ball. And a shot!
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
That intervention was very necessary.
Vallecano are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Gets it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Into the last 5 minutes. Xavi. Cocu. Abdullawe. He's picked him out. Face to face with... He's gone for it! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So all added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vallecano certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. There's the whistle. And he's going long. Gets on, has a pop! And he's done it!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Tenerife take the early advantage. And it's played forward, plays it out to the wing, looks to thread it through. Knocks it away. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Drives it towards the front. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gets his foot in there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And the shot! That was mighty close. Ball through needs to be good here. That's a good ball to find him. Hits one! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Tenerife take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Could be thinking about it. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Tenerife take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Hits one! Oh, extraordinary.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Tenerife are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pumps it into the towering header, and in it goes. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Tenerife totally rampant here. Cuts it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Shoots! Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's being played forward. And the counter is on. Has a hit! So here comes the substitution. forward. He's through. He's through, now is he in? Goes for goal! Quick ball forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
This could spell danger. Has a goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Still, a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Forward it goes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. So what can they conjure from this one? And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's put his foot right through that one. And once more they can't get through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Oh, that is special! A finish right from the top draw. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So that's it, it is all over. Tenerife won big and in style. Everything went for them, their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, a very good to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
We have already started here. And the ball goes straight through to the keeper. Morientes. He's played him through. Has a goal! Madrid aiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Great leap! It's broken loose. And that has been cleared. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Defenders on the back foot. A chance! Hits one! They've scored! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Out to the left it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Makaleli. Raul. Lobs it in gently. Nicely controlled. And that has been clubbed away. VIGO! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's being played forward. Morientes. Decent looking ball. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. Another decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Guti. Played out to the right. Morientes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. He's found his man.
Zaragoza are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Makaleli.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tries to get it forward quickly, and he's there to cut it out.
Zaragoza are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Ball forward. What does he try from here? So that's it. It is all over. Madrid hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Plays it out to the flank. Played back in. It has got through to him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nicely worked. And he's there to cut it out.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Well, that's where he wants it. Ball's out on the left now. Tries lifting it over. He's gone for it! To safety. Turns and goes back. Colaccini. It's being played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Pablo Hernandez. That intervention was very necessary. We've reached half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Gets into a dangerous position. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Played out to the right. To the left it goes. Coaxed through there. nicely controlled. Gets away from his opponents. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Joaquin. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
So here comes a substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
In he flies!
And the ball's come out. Gets good distance on it. Shooting chance! Joaquin. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. A 1-0 lead established. And it's played forward. Gets it back. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And that's been levered clear. And here's the chance to counter. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of it.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And that gets things running. Looks to clip it forward. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Sandro. Duda. He's picked him out. Going for goal! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Malaga have an early lead. Good start.
Valladolid have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Duda. He's got away. That is terrific skill. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Valladolid are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Sandro. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. What an adventurous run from a defender. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Goes long. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. He's left his man. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Here it comes. Gets into some space. No, that's too long. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Malaga head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. Malaga carrying a one-goal lead. Looks to bypass the midfield. Quick glance at goal. build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Turns and goes back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Sandro. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. He's played him through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Luis Garcia. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They are right into last chance territory. And that's it. Malaga hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. Of course, is always very welcome.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
The action has already started. Cuts it out. Looking to... He's had a shot! Brings it forward. Berry.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. And that's a throw-in.
Sevilla have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
He goes long. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pamplona still to register a shot on target. Battles to win it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to dink it in. It's a brilliant interception. Quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Just brushed off the ball there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Chance to break. And it's played forward. This could fall anywhere. He's made sure that that won't get through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A really decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Pamplona, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, real danger here. Can he deliver? And the counter is on. Decent looking ball. He's one-on-one! Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Time for a change in personnel. Tries to switch the play. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Has a pop! Barely. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a hit! In it goes! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Two changes being made right now. Pamplona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now the counter. It's got through to him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Now can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's hoisted clear. Fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, the clearance is short. Forward it goes. And that will be the final act. Pamplona away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. Real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
Pamplona have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is